What happens when we tend to choose wrong ways of life, when we tend to choose devilish, hellish ways of life, egoic ways of lives, when we neglect our inner temple, when we neglect that part of us which is soul, that we have mind, that we have spark from God, when we forget about this, when we push this away, when we neglect, when we choose the other ways of life, those invalid ones, we simply deteriorate, we simply degrading ourselves inside. Existence slowly, like backdating us with time, all of it working worse and worse and worse inside. We may not see it, but slowly this process reversing us like in time. Things getting worse in us, outside world working worse and worse and worse slowly, things not responding properly till they completely will be cut out from respond to us. We becoming more ugly internally and externally. That's how it's happened when we choosing wrong ways. And this process going into direction like back in time, when we wake up we may see, okay, there is so much to do, nothing really work for me, where I am, what kind of thing happened to me, because you've been like possessed inside, your mind been possessed, you've been like on autopilot, you didn't know what you did, what you're doing. That's why it's happened to you. You tend to choose the wrong ways because there is some element in mind which can completely overtake us. And when we wake up from that and we see, then maybe quite a while and long way to clear this stuff from our mind. Million different actions, ways have to be done to improve, to jump out on higher level of consciousness, which will be not easy. Will be one after another facing fears, facing different things, obstacles, which will be on your ways. But at that time, God will be on your way and He will be pushing you slowly more and more and more. This spark from God inside of you, this light. Once you have that light, once this light is awakening you, you will be pushed in the right direction. But once it is not there, then you are a troublemaker. You're just causing trouble to others. You may do lots of horrible things to others without even sensing that it is wrong, because mind can turn into something like that without light from God. But it has limitation till you deteriorate, till you degrade yourself to such a degree that only suffering will be left. Only suffering. Only pain inside. Simply it will be complete destruction. And when you reach that point, you may start questioning yourself. Why suffer? Why world outside and inside work this way? Then it may be step to awakening from that. But as well, there is possibility that it never awaken. So you will be destroying and distorting yourself infinitely, which in effect give you horrific illnesses, horrific distortions, horrific outside possibilities. Maybe prison, maybe you find yourself somewhere in the place of the war, surrounded by angry people. Maybe you find yourself on very deadly illness, with very deadly thing, which will be simply bothering you entire life. That's how it goes when we destroy this mechanism called mind inside, because mind is responsible for every functionality inside, outside world, our organs, our many things. When we inject darkness there, then this darkness will deteriorate and distort everything inside. So everything outside, inside will be working wrongly in you. So play well with your mechanism inside. Otherwise, nothing good awaiting you. Salam alaikum.